Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
We almost got ahead of ourselves. We were just kind of recapping the last few.
Yeah. And then, to comment to the comments that we've been getting. I forgot that he mentioned in the first one that he tried to extract those demon souls. And he wasn't able to because they said they were contaminated or something.
Yeah.
We just forgot, man. And plus he had just extracted Tusk, but obviously that was in a real gate, not in one of the systems gate.
System gate, yeah. There was a bunch of good comments too that were coming up with theories based off of kind of what we were talking about, and I kind of forget what they were now, but there was a bunch of good ones.
Yeah, I did like the comments on that last episode.
But I was thinking now, so he's got the ingredients, you know what I mean? So then
yeah,
he should be able to do it in this episode, no?
Yeah, we should be doing something with his mom in this one, yeah.
I would hope.
There's no title, right?
Not that I know of. I mean,
maybe.
It might say it on Crunchyroll, but I don't like knowing anyway.
So you think he wakes up his mom and then his mom explains to him who his dad is?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Well, actually, I wasn't, but I was thinking about that before we started, and I was like, I gotta remember to bring that up because I had that thought, and I was like, I gotta imagine his mom's gonna have some shit to say that it's gonna be
especially when she finds out that he's now an S-ranked hunter, because she wouldn't even have known that he was a hunter at all, right? Because she fell into sleep before he started doing it, and that's why he started doing it to
I forget when they find out. Well, because when the first episode, we know he's an E. I don't remember. His mom is obviously asleep at him, but I don't remember what he said.
And I think he became a hunter to make money because he was either supporting his sister and I'm not positive, but pay for the mom.
Don't you have to have some type of designation, or not power, but some type of reading to become even just an E? You can't just become one just for the fuck of it, right?
What do you mean? You go to the thing for the same test as everybody else, you touch the ball, and you get your rank.
No, I know, but not every... I'm trying to think of how to word it. I know, I don't want to say power, because that's not what I'm trying to say, but, don't you have to have, what if you touch the read... Is there ever a thing where there's people that touch it and nothing, they can't even give you an E?
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I mean?
I think so.
Okay. So, yeah,
where you don't have any... because it's measuring the amount of mana that you have in your body, I think.
Yes. So
if you're not born with any, then you can't be a hunter, because not everybody's a hunter.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, I think you're right though that she wouldn't know because he probably went there after she.
Definitely. I don't know how long she's been in this sleep. I don't remember if they said or not. They may have, but I don't remember.
Wasn't it 10 years? Because
has it been since the gates? Because it's only been 10 years since the gates started popping up, right?
No, I think the 10-year thing is that's how long the dad's been gone.
Well, I know that.
So that means the gates were around.
I forget what they said. Yeah, maybe.
No, the gates have been around longer.
I might be confusing a different show.
But yeah, 10 years ago, the dad is when he disappeared. I think
he was in the gate,
which means he was already an S.
He was in the gate for 10 years. Yeah.
And somebody
somebody commented that they probably did. They do know that, but
how would you forget that?
But wouldn't the government know that it's
the government, and then also
put it together?
Right. Not only that, but there's so few S's in Korea that
it would only make him he would have been one of, I don't know how many have popped up in the last 10, but there's only 10.
Probably less.
There's only 10 right now.
Well,
right.
11.
So 11. Right? But they're the 10 natural ones,
Yes, technically, yeah.
Right. From 10 years ago, there probably was only maybe 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So definitely somebody would have mentioned an S rank lost in a gate.
It's a stretch for me to find out, to know that he was a known S, because there's no way in 10 years that everyone forgot about him.
And then nobody knows about his family or anything.
I could understand 20 or 30 years maybe, but that's not the case. So.
No, and he's still alive and fit.
Well, we know that.
Not go fit, but.
Well, no.
Yeah.
No.
What a beast.
Nobody's that fit.
Yeah.
All right. No more talking.
Yeah. Finally.
Play.
Music to my ears.
We're going right into the intro too. I mean, we're getting packed.
Yeah.
You know what's cool too? We still haven't even seen any of the other S ranks fight.
No, we haven't seen anything. All we know is what Jinwoo could do, and we know that he's way stronger than I would assume all of them. Yeah. Maybe a few that are on par with him right now.
Do you think Essel's able to leave that dungeon?
The demon realm?
Yeah.
Well, no, because they're
No,
not.
they're not in the demon realm. They're in
Right,
that in the system dungeon.
Right.
I hope.
I don't know. Maybe he can get her out of there.
Yeah.
これでようやく揃った。
Got it all.
成功率と制作個数は超
Oh.
能力値次第だと。
ジヌ様、大丈夫ですか？
So he's gonna have to hold off on it for a little bit.
Maybe
制
not.
作
Oh.
Success. Yes. Oh, we got 6 of them. So he can probably save what's his name's dad.
追はできた。
Is that what I meant? 6.
これで本当に母さんの溺水症を治すことができるのか。
I think that's what it said. Yeah.
アイアン珍しく気が利くな。
Attaboy, huh? He gave the thumbs up.
起きろ。
Yes. He's got the wyvern. Oh, that's so cool.
So cool.
Look at her. She's even blown away.
名前か。
Oh, what's he gonna name
カ
him?
イセルリンカルカリン。
Come on, we gotta go easy like we always do.
ジヌ様は名前を覚えるの苦手なんですね。
まあいい。お前はカイセルだ。
Kaisel? He likes it.
この子がいればすぐに帰れそう。帰ったらうちでパーティーしましょう。父もきっと喜びます。お、
He's got things to
す
do.
ぐにでも帰って浸水の効果を試したいな。
聞こえてますか？
そういえばクエスト報酬にルーン石が違う。これも違う。あった。
What did that do? I didn't see.
影の交換。これって影の兵士がどこにいても場所を入れ替えて
Oh my god.
それなら。エシル、悪いけど家には一人で帰ってくれ。
え、パーティーは？
ラディステは
Yeah, because then he can swap with somebody back at his place, you know?
機会があればまた会おう。元気でな。
Oh, we'll see her again. This dude's like, where am I? What do you think she was gonna say? I love you?
I don't know.
I know.
Yeah.
I hope it's nothing too important that she like forgot.
再使用に3時間となると、ここからの移動は。
Oh my god.
カイセル。
He's just standing on top of him.
It's awesome.
Ugh.
それに作戦は電波が作用しなかった際の撤退まで考慮されている。我々がなすべきことは万全の準備をしてハンターたちを送り出すことだけだ。
I can't imagine this is gonna go well.
それで
At
I
least
just
Jin
want
moves back.
Jinwoo to show up on his own.
と連絡は
まだ取れておりません。
He's looking for him.
S 級ヒーラーミン・ビョング。
Oh, that's cool.
大きな負傷もせず若いうちに現役を退いた数少ない例。そしてかつて共に戦った仲間。相変わらず笑いのセンスも含めておかしな野郎だ。気が利くの。
ユンホさん、
Guy's got some mean chops.
Yeah.
普通じゃないのはハンターの方だ。考えてみればモンスターと戦うのを嫌うハンターはあまり見たことがないかもしれない。戦うことが日常になっている。それを好む者さえ。もしかしてそれが覚醒の条件？
ユンホさん、眉間にシワ。また老けましたよ。
黙って飲め。
お主も悪よの。
なんだそれ。
He's like, you.
Oh. Okay, he remembers that they're getting it. So, but he definitely wasn't a hunter, so she won't.
No.
俺のせいで火傷したのに。
Why was it because of him? You know it's gonna instantly work. Oh. No, it sure did.
願いだ。目を覚ましてくれ。強くなろうと戦ったたった一つの理由なんだ。
I was gonna say, it's like he did all this crazy shit we've seen so far.
風が暖かい。
It's that special mom's about to wake up breeze. That's it. Just need the moonlight.
That's what it was. She's obviously part werewolf.
Eyes open. Oh, she's up.
ジナなのね。
Long time. Oh, it's been 4 years for her. Okay. She looks like Jinwoo.
約束守ってくれたのね。辛かったでしょ。
Yeah. That he
You could say
has.
that. I'm so happy for him.
Right? That was good.
ごめんね。心配かけて。
Now, I wonder if this story gets out there, though, and the dad sees it, you know?
やっと真の報酬を手に入れたんだ。
この事態に対し我々ハンター協会は第4次ジェジュ島レイドの実施を決定いたしました。
And now that Jinwoo's like back, he's like, should be involved now in this.
Yeah, because he'll hear about this now.
さらに10名を追加で前線に投入。
運足さん、俺正直怖いっす。
Do you think this guy's still gonna go through? Go.
Yep.
だが戦えない人たちは俺たちの何百倍も恐ろしいはずだ。終わらせよう。それは力を持った俺たちにしかできない。
Yeah, he's gonna feel like guilty for not.
するわけにはいかないだろ。
バカ野郎なもん俺がひねり潰して
ユンホさんは危ういところがある。性格も能力もな。いざという時この人を支えられるのは俺と君だ。
Yuji? Doesn't that look like him with that outfit?
Yeah.
俺がずっと望んできたもの。だけど不安がつきまとう。ハンターとして活動しているうちに足を踏み入
Yeah,
れ
you don't blame him because what now, you know?
ジヌ、
何？
お父さんから何か連絡はなかっ
I
た？
was waiting for that to get brought up.
ええ、そうね。ジナもしっかり受け継いでる。わーいでしょ。
はい。
I was gonna say, gotta be a chairman.
お疲れ様でした。
君も
It wasn't.
ありがとう。
It still might have been like one of them to call him
それ
in.
にしても会見直後に訪ねてくるとは。
トーマス・アンドレ
Oh.
アメリカ所属の国家権力級 S 級ハンター
Is that him?
淡い期待をしてしまいました。
このタイミングだ。無理もない。だが、
Oh no, this is a different
他
dude.
の軍事力と同等の力を持つと認められた者が
No, this is an American.
Yeah, I was just gonna
S-rank.
say, look at him. He looks American. To rival a country, it said.
今回のレイドは我々の悲願です。力を貸していただけませんか。
レベルアップにはもってこいの機会だ。逃すのは惜しい。今までならそう考えていた。
I know, it's like, do you want to risk it now?
Wow.
That you got what you
Is
wanted?
it a risk for
俺
him?
は
We don't know. Oh,
魔力の波長。
さすがです。この距離で感じたことは。
I like how he
今
did too.
体育館で S 級ハンターたちが体をほぐしているんですよ。興味があるようでしたらご覧にな
Yes,
っていきますか。
please. Hop in too, spar a little.
今は ただの会社員ですよ。マシハン。
Master Ma.
S 級ハンターが一箇所に集まることはめったにありません。先ほどの魔力の波長はおそらく彼らから発せられたものでしょう。
ベクハンターが押されてますね。
それでもベク社長が本気を出せ
Oh,
ば
here comes this
マ
idiot.
ハンターじゃ叶いませんよ。
どうも。
あの道着を着た人は明星ギルドのマドンウクさんです。人前では全力を出すことができないんですよ。全力の戦いをするとき、
Yeah,
彼は
he's
怪
like a
物と
werewolf.
化すんです。
変身系だって噂は本当だったのか。
それからあちらにいる方々は騎士団ギルドのおや、お見えになりましたか。日本の S 級ハンタ
Oh,
ー
that's they're all there.
ギルドマスターの後藤流
It's good though, because they got to learn how to work together.
最近 S 級になったソン・ジヌというハンターです。
やり手の暗殺者のようだね。
いえ、あの人は魔法
He's
系
an
です。
everything type.
あれが
お、ありゃうちのミンソンの晴れ舞台をめちゃくちゃにしてくれたソンじゃないか。
It's your man.
空気が変わったと。
Damn, Ma.
せっかくなので親善試合をします。
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted.
オラ蚊帳の外なんかい。
詳細はそちらで決めていただいて結構です。
いいですね。
Can Jinwoo jump in?
勝負をつけるのが難しい魔法系と非戦闘系は不参加がいいでしょう。
構いません。
そして試合形式は1対1ではなく一度に全員で勝負。
I think Jinwoo is going to be, and they're all
Of
going
course
to
he
be
is.
like, what the?
They'll be like, you could do this too.
ことが予想されますから。
Unless he doesn't want to show that off just yet and he sits
そう
out.
しましょう。
But I hope not.
I know, me too.
こちらからはチャ、イム、マ、ベクハンターの4人。
こちらは田畑、熊本、星野、田中ハンターの4人です。
Tanaka.
You think he just watches and then when he's done, he's just like,
親善試合を
not
始めましょ
impressive.
う
He goes, doot, 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 and grabs all of their wrists. Oh, God fucking damn.
Damn it. That was quick, man.
Oh. They got me too because I was distracted
I was in
thinking
it.
about all the possibilities of what was going to happen there.
I was in it too.
We'll have like a quick training arc next, some sorts.
No, they're going to be battling right
Well, I
now.
mean, like training / sparring.
Yeah. But I do really hope Jimbo gets in there and fucking whoops some ass.
I think one way or another he's going to show off. Not show off, but like they're going to see, like he'll do something where they'll say,
He can do whatever he wants at this point because he's an official S rank. And like at this, like what's anybody going to do? They're going to be like, I
I know.
showed you enough to be an S to get my card. I'm good. Just because I have more in me doesn't mean anything.
right. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm curious to see how the dad plays in because
Well, he's definitely going to come back because this is a spectacle that she woke up from the eternal sleep.
that plus the announcement of the raid, if anything, if whatever he was dealing with or talking about has to do with the ants, then he's going to show up here at some point.
Yeah, if it has to do with the ants.
Right.
But it might not.
But I still think just because of the mom waking up, he's going to show back up.
That, I think, is more possible.
And by show up, I mean like 3 seasons from now.
Right. Last episode of the season.
Oh, yeah, if we're lucky.
Yeah. Last episode of the series, I meant.
Series, yeah, series
Yeah.
finale.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. They better not pull that shit.
No, I want to see him. Yeah, I wonder if I don't think that the threat he was talking about was the ants because he was in his own. Like they've already been out.
Yeah, I don't think so
I
either.
think his threat is still within the gates, but
I still think there
I
might
do
be.
hope he shows up to like help because we don't know where he's not still in America, is he?
Well, that's where we last saw him, yeah.
But he had disappeared at that point. He fought.
After the fight, we don't know what
He's
happened.
gone, right? So he could be anywhere.
Right.
So maybe he shows up at the Jeju at the next raid.
He's also probably very sidetracked doing whatever he's trying to do, you know?
Well, we don't know what he's trying to do.
Well, no, I'm saying whatever evil he was talking about, he's
Yeah, but
probably
he was
busy
a-
doing that.
No, not yet, because he said it's coming, but he was like, he allowed himself to be captured to try to talk about it, you know? So I don't know what he's planning on doing.
Well, that's what I mean. He's trying to figure
But
something out.
he's got to get out of America. He's got to be going to a different
You would
country
think.
than to talk to them.
Maybe. That's cool that we got to see that. Apparently, that American hunter's They said he's the strength
Well,
of a
see,
whole nation.
now I'm wondering if Chairman was similar, or if this is really like excess power. Like this is like more than anybody's seen.
What do you mean? Like he was like the American dude?
Yeah, like if he could take on, because he was like talking about how he could take on an entire country's military by himself.
That's so crazy.
So like, do we think that like Chairman was like similar power, or like this guy's like far above any other S that's out there?
We have no idea because we don't really know anything about the chairman.
I know.
either.
I said, what do you think?
I'm always going to lean chairman.
I'm gonna say the chairman could do the same thing. Yeah, because even when he was saying it, he had like a smile on his face, and like
He's got that like goofy, cocky attitude, not in a bad way, but like that Netero had, you know? Like,
yeah, like he's super, super powerful.
Yeah. Well, and when they walked in, him and Jinwoo and Fire Dude walked in, I never realized how big he is too.
Yeah.
Like he made
Big
Jinwoo
boy.
look small.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Big boy. And he's what,
Oh.
like 80, they said?
That I don't remember, but he's up there.
I think it was.
So in regards to the ants, I think that maybe that they are I was always under the impression, because they built it up from the very get-go of this show, maybe they're just they'll be dealt with by the end of the season. Like that'll be the
ants.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, but I'm just wondering, is there
What's
still
happening
going
in
to
4 days? Well, how many episodes are in the season? 13? 12? Something
12,
like
I think. Yeah.
that? So 3 more episodes. We might not get the start of the fight. I mean, we might get the start of the fight on the island. We might not get the end of it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, maybe, like, if there is going to be any connection to them and whatever's going on. The system, the great evil, whatever.
I don't think so. I think Jinwoo's going to use them and fucking level up and become even more of a monster.
Another thought I had, too, when he was giving his mom the elixir, like, everything we've seen from the system besides him getting it has been, like, non-evil but good. You know what I mean?
Even him getting it. It was to save him from dying.
Well, yeah.
This is what we're not sure about. If the system pulled, if that statue was the evil that we're talking about, or if it's something even bigger.
And somebody did remind me what I was talking about that last episode, about when I was like, where did I hear that the system wanted him to see how strong a human could become? That was Jinwoo said that in one of the episodes in the first season. That was one of his thoughts. Like, is that what they're doing, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I knew I heard it somewhere, but I feel like that is kind of probably part of what it is.
I mean, I guess it could be that thing, because it wanted them to like worship it, but
it's just, I get my point from before.
But
was
the system,
when
but I still don't think the system, because like you said, right?
I just keep getting worried. Like when I said before, when he was giving her the elixir, I keep getting worried that like, is all of this going to turn out to be like bad in the end? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they like kind of tricked him. Not tricked him, but like
she's good now, but because she's a part of the system now, like if it gets destroyed, she dies.
Like in the future, he's going to be like, I knew I shouldn't have given it to her, you know,
something.
Like, I don't know.
I hope not, but I see where you're going with that.
I can't not think that the system overall is going to be bad in the end. Like that's going to be one of the evils he's going to have to fight somehow, even though he's got the system in him.
But it is kind of bad because it's taking all the demons and like forcing them to want to kill humans.
But we don't, well, not all of them, but there are a lot of them.
Except for
that's what I'm saying. It's
Izo, right? She was.
Yeah. But they also were not in the
protect this place or something like that.
But that wasn't even that wasn't a regular gate though. That was just the system gate.
But that's what I'm saying.
But the
system
one
gates with Barca.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. They were the ones that were told to kill all humans.
Yeah, and yeah.
So that makes me think maybe then
that were the only ones that said that, because then the next time was when he asked Ezel if you hear a voice, or he asked somebody else.
Yeah, and she said yes, but only not that.
Right.
But that's my point. So maybe the system did create all these gates and but because the only time we've seen Jinwoo like talk to them like that was these last two. But that was before that he didn't have this ability to do all that yet. So who knows, like to talk to them. So
in their language, you mean?
All the previous gates that Jinwoo never was even at because he wasn't really a hunter, full-time hunter yet. Then those could have been those demons that they taken out or possibly didn't take out could have been put there by the system too. You know what I mean? They could be behind the whole thing.
Here's
right.
the system could be behind the whole thing though, because those were
That's what I'm saying.
Those were real gates out in the real. They weren't one of the Jinwu gates.
That's what I'm saying. So they could have put all those gates there too.
But
All
then
the
now
regular
that's,
gates.
Then that's back to the system being bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, we're all over the place, huh?
No, I've always leaned that they were bad. I was just saying that because I think that it's weird that everything we've seen them do so far has been quote unquote good.
Only for Jinwu though.
Right.
But again, why would you be bad and then make somebody as strong as possible, like to possibly fight against you? You know what I mean? That's where I get confused. Like, cause like, all right, the system's making gates and making these creatures, these beasts, kill humans. Not all of them, obviously, but some of them. But I guess it, right? The system didn't have anything with the orc.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. Because remember when Tusk was like about to die and he was like, when you placed us here.
Right. Yeah, and he like.
And that was a regular
too.
gate. And that was a regular gate.
Right, and that one didn't even turn red.
No, that was just Tusk.
That was him
His magic.
shooting his power out. But dang, so yeah, so they're all over the place.
If I had to guess, and somebody correct us if we're wrong, but I think that the system is behind, because then that adds the credit to Jinwoo's theory of them giving him the power to see how strong he could become, and then they put all these demon gates there around
To test him?
to test him,
That could be.
and they just didn't have a subject yet up to that point, maybe.
I guess. But why would Jinwoo fit the bill more than some S rank out there already?
Well, because I mean we know why, it's Jinwoo.
No, I know, but it doesn't. Like, if the system wants to see how strong somebody could ultimately get, wouldn't you start with the strongest already? Because you can progress to anything.
Yeah, but it probably just saw the potential in Jinwoo at the time. He was the right fit, and had
guess,
and
right,
had that
I know.
extra motivation to
But
do
then,
it.
like, how long has that thing been around then? Just waiting for somebody like Jinwoo, and like, why does he fit the bill more than anybody? Like, more than everybody else?
I don't necessarily think there isn't anyone else out there that could have fit the bill. I'm just saying
the
that
only way
Jinwoo
would
was
be
perfect for it at the time.
if that, or like, not the only way, but one of the ways would be if that statue thing actually is the system, and because he was the one that followed all the rules correctly.
Dang, I know I keep saying it every episode, but I got to go back and
You don't
rewatch
remember
those
what
first
happened?
few.
So,
No,
like-
I remember. I just want to see if there's any like little details that might spark something new, a new idea in my head. You know?
Well, there was nothing like that other than like what the tablet read was like, I forget, like something about worship. You need to like worship me.
I do.
praise
and why were all besides the main statue, when they had to run to all the other ones which kept them safe?
Just to the ones that had instruments because they needed to praise.
Which wasn't that all of them?
No, because the other ones had swords and axes and stuff.
Okay, then yeah, it was the ones. Okay,
So they had to run to the ones that were holding instruments before they got killed, and then they played like the song that was like praising, which made the god happy because it was like praising him. And then that was when like he walked over to the like podium and all the fires,
yeah.
and then they had to stay there, and they were all supposed to just stare at the other statues so they couldn't move, but everybody left him there by himself to be killed. So, but he like wasn't killed because he was there for like the time to run out, and then as soon as the time ran out, he got the system.
Yeah.
So maybe doing all that is what like fulfilled the requirement to gain it. But then that would mean that thing is in control.
Do you remember how long the gates were? I know we kind of talked about this at the beginning of this one, but how long the gates were around pre?
I don't know why I had in my head like this all like is relatively new, but
I think it is. Also, didn't Jinwoo look like way younger than 4 years younger?
Yeah.
When like he looked like he was like a.
But
8.
if you go from like 14 to 17,
He looked like he was 8. He didn't look like he was 14. In that flashback with his mom when she.
Oh, when she burned herself, yeah, he was super young.
Oh, what did he mean
she
by
didn't go
that?
into the eternal sleep then.
That's when it started, though.
I don't think so. I think something.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happened with his buddy's dad. He passed out and then he woke up and he was awake again.
I don't think she was passing out from the eternal sleep in that clip. I think I didn't. I missed like him coming up, maybe he scared her or something, and like
it was the burns
and the water burned her. I think it was water or whatever. I think she was cooking
boiling
something.
Yeah.
and
So I was a little
burned her.
confused.
But that wasn't when she fell into the eternal sleep yet. I don't think.
I took it for some reason. I was taking it as like it was the same thing that happened to what's his name's dad, Jinho's dad. But you might be right. It might have just been a memory that he was having.
Yeah, it's a pot of like boiling water or something. He
How the
must
hell
have
did that
knocked it
happen?
over while she was kneeling down or something. I don't know. You didn't see what happened really, right? But either way, that wasn't when she went into the sleep. So it was probably a couple years later.
True. He was just having a memory. Yeah.
Because how old is he supposed to be? Like 17, 18, right?
No,
Or is
he's
he older than that? 20
His
something?
sister, I think, is like 16 or 17.
So like when we first met him, he was supposed to be like 17, 18? Maybe even older?
I would say around 17, 18. No, yeah, he was out of high school.
Because that would put him now at like 22 though.
That's what I think that's what he is.
Now?
Yeah, because he was out of high school when the show first started. Because he was working as a hunter.
Right. So that
And his sister was in school.
I don't know what the age is over there. How old
I
are
think
you when you're done with school?
I think it's roughly the same.
But that would be like 18, 19.
Yeah, but I took it as he was out of school for like a bit. I take it right now.
When he was an E rank, right?
Yeah.
Right, and he looked like a little boy then.
Not like that though.
Still
like
looked like a young. He didn't look that old. Now he doesn't look old now, but I'm saying like he's supposed to be.
He was a small kid though. That's
If that was so I guess he's supposed to be like 23, 24.
Because not that much time has gone by since the beginning of the show.
That's what I'm saying, and he's a completely different person.
Yeah, right. Damn it, I have so many
Puberty,
questions.
you know. But not even puberty because he was supposed to already be 20.
System.
That's why. How do you explain this to people? How has
system.
nobody been like?
How did you get that big?
Yeah, what do you mean you got this much different in 3 years? You already hit puberty.
Well, and it's not like when you work out, you don't just get that big that quick.
Right.
And mature.
Oh man, this is fun. I love this show though.
I'm gonna make it a mission this week to go before next week to go and rewatch the first 2 episodes again, just to see if anything pops up in my head.
If you're already going that far, you might as well just rewatch everything.
Well, see what that kind of time we got.
You got it.
Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.